Jason here at Lifehouse. Jason, introduce this band you guys been playing all morning.
This is Bryce Soderberg over here to my left. This is young Stevie Stokes over here.
Nice. And someone that's been with you for 16 years.
And my brother Ricky, who I've never played a show without. 16 years. I'll go with me and Rick, man.
He picks the restaurants.
He picks the restaurants.
Young Clayton Morris, who's coming up this weekend.
What did you
We have a jam-packed show this weekend. Governor John Kasich will be on the show this weekend. Ann Coulter will be here. Plus, the Belmont.
12 News Today starts now.
Oh, we've made it to Friday.
In June, that dark cloud over.
The system is working, obviously.
What's the people once ate real.
Your coverage can start immediately. Speak with a light.
A land of gold.
Areas of town getting thunderstorms.
5 in a newly discovered plan to recruit them to work for the United States. Fox News has learned we tried to get the hardcore terrorists to be on our side after releasing them from Gitmo, but that plan failed miserably. New information now on a Friday morning. Good morning. I'm Bill Hemmer. Welcome here to America's Newsroom. And Martha's got some time with the family. How are you, Heather?
I'm doing good.
Morning.
I'm Heather Childers, and it's nice to be here. Well, the former Gitmo detainees, they are living in Qatar after that controversial prisoner swap for Bo Bergdahl. Their one-year house arrest just extended this week as the U.S. tries to keep tabs on the men known as some of the worst of the worst.
So this exclusive reporting now from our...
We're just trying to get the signal working for you.
Schools is here for you.
Where the suspect went. Again, he...
Consistent rain, a heavier...
Chris, we're expected to get new information. As soon as we do, we'll keep you updated. But I just want everyone to know that 27th Avenue and Northern, this area, 1 block south, will be shut down for the next couple hours as police continue to investigate. Live in Phoenix, Katie Connor, ABC 15 News.
Katie, thank you. I was listening to that new information and trying to put some of that out on Twitter, Facebook as well. But really, one of our top stories is the forecast.
Oh, just the way Katie described it, too. Crews are out there working through the rain. We know you're headed out to work, perhaps, in the rain, something that's going to have an impact on a lot of people.
And pretty much every freeway getting hit by either rain or thunderstorms this morning. So no matter where you are in the valley, pretty good chance you're going to get caught under.
Flooding, and the roads are going to be very slick.
They were sort of showing us theirs down there.
Going on, not just where we would have thunderstorms in the morning, but it's early.
Sunshine in there also, and windy conditions. In fact, those gusts up to around 30 miles per hour. It's going to stay cool in the 70s for the next couple of hours and then warming up to 95 degrees. It's going to change, though, as we head into the weekend. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But the morning commute will likely be a wet one, and we want to toss it out to Jamie Soretta. She is live at Tempe Marketplace, where they are already getting some rain. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning, Katie. Well, we were standing out here about 5 minutes ago. It was dry. Guess what? Rain's now falling. Taking a look at some of these puddles here. This is a big puddle left behind here at Tempe Marketplace in the parking lot here from a nice downpour that happened.
Of Scottsdale, particularly North Scottsdale and over toward the 51.
In terms of weather and
where this is at. So a lot of slowing going on, traffic trying to creep by on the left-hand side.
Throughout the morning. Downtown Phoenix is where kind of our escapade started here this morning, and it came down pretty.
And Cactus as well, and we came out here because we had reports of lightning as we had.
That happened a little bit earlier this morning. And if you take a look at our Fox 10 weather app and the National Weather Service, you can see that the storm is moving pretty good across to the northeast. And pretty much most of the valley is going to get a nice showering of rain throughout the day. Interesting to know, the service has initiation warning. The reason for this is that there's going to be about 40 mile per hour sudden gusts of wind. And this is.
I want to mention that we were out in the East Valley earlier and the sky was just.
You may see pretty strong winds. They're talking about crosswinds as well. So for some of those flights in and out of Sky Harbor, they issue that aviation warning. So of course we're chasing this weather for you out throughout the morning. Again, 19th, around 19th Avenue or so, right off the I-17 and Happy Valley Road is where we're located here this morning. Rain starting to come down. It looks like at this hour, probably the Cave Creek area is starting to get a pretty good dose of this rain as well, guys. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
Okay. Celeste looking looking good in that slicker.
Thanks, Celeste. Okay, some more weather.
Reminder, when thunder roars, go indoors. Not the
suspect or not, but there
accident. So let's start you out here on the west side.
Happen overnight, and it's not going to be resolved overnight.
Well, the VA locations in Payson and Cottonwood are seeing the worst wait times across Arizona, but we're told things are in.
Also a crash 101 eastbound at Tatum.
Behind me here at the bus stop at 20.
From Northern, you're going to need to find another route.
And yes, this is a view of
that area throughout the morning, collecting evidence. And
that's the I-17 and Greenway. Visibility not too bad, but very slick. Be careful as you head out. And by the way, hang with us because in the next traffic report, we'll take a look at the East Valley.
Well, breaking news outside the weather this morning. One man shot and killed. Police continuing their investigation as they search for the killer.
Javier is joining us live from 27th Avenue in Northern with more on what happened there. Javi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you guys. And Phoenix police investigation has been delayed by this
swarm of bees. Doctors removed nearly.
And she was not hurt or hit in any way by that gunfire, which police say is a really good thing. And again, that victim shot once. Take a listen.
At this point, we'll just have to see where the investigation.
Cooperating with investigators.
Right there, just before the staff.
Oh my God! Yo! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, it's right. Hit and run caught on camera. This happened right in front of a Zia record store in Phoenix. The video shows a man fighting with someone inside the car. He breaks the windshield, then is struck and carried away. We've now learned that this woman, Alma Nunez, was behind the wheel. She's facing aggravated assault and disorderly conduct charges. 2 passengers who were in the car with her are also facing charges. A former Valley High School track coach is accused of having a sexual relationship with one of his athletes. Police say the 17-year-old girl told her family about it. 48-year-old Perry Best is now in police custody. Investigators don't think it happened on school property. 6:06, and as our weather heats up across the nation, everyone's heading out to enjoy it, certainly, and that includes the snakes. Last month, we told you about a woman from Scottsdale who's seen dozens of snakes take up residence in her Scottsdale home. Well, it is happening on the other side of the country as well, in Maryland, where a couple's new home is just infested with snakes. Dozens of them seen slithering in the ceiling, the walls, the living space of their brand new home. They filed a $2 million lawsuit against the real estate agent who sold them the house for allegedly not telling them about that snake infestation. How about this? One Montana woman will always.
Also said that he wants to create a website profiling Latinos during the crime suppression.
2 Arizona senators stepping up to stop what's being called patriotism for profit.
Glendale, we have a thunderstorm cell.
Well, Josh Duggar, who is now 27, apologized for what he called, quote, teenage wrongdoing, admitting that he had molested.
Oh, you have a strong thunderstorm cell, right?
He has pulled the family's hit reality show 19 Kids and Counting indefinitely.
We will have a lot more on this and what's new, too, in the Duggar Standout and Fallout. Megan joins us live coming up in the next hour, and do not miss her exclusive interview with 2 of the sisters. That will air later tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, only on the Kelly File, only here on the Fox News Channel. The popularity of this family is extraordinary, and you're seeing that in the reaction there. So coming up later, we'll talk to Megan here about that.
Well, Fox News alert now on the ferry disaster in eastern China. Crews managing to flip over that capsized boat as the operation turns from a rescue to a recovery. China's state-run media reporting the official death toll now tops 100 people, but that number is expected to rise dramatically. Now, the ship was carrying more than 450 people when it sank Monday during a tornado. Only 14 made it out alive.
8 minutes now past the hour. Who needs to wait for the 4th of July to see a good fire?
June 6th and pick up.
I thought this was like something guys do at work, and I'm like, oh, just boys. But he just says, you know, he's been at a couple jobs where that's kind of the thing. And
well, he's kind of works with other men, though. He kind of works outdoors.
He's a manly man.
But you know what? This football player's working with a bunch of men, too. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I thought it's just a guy thing. I just kind of roll my eyes and go, it must be.
I love that I'm hitting you guys with this when you're so deep in the weeds with all of the weather we have right now. All of a sudden, it's like the fart tax coming out of left field. Right?
We got a lot of rain happening across here. Real quick, I got a tweet from Crystal Case. She says, Glendale, the loudest thunder scared her so bad she ran out of bed to check on the car.
Oh, my goodness.
In Glendale. So it is around out there. And we have a lot of lightning
headed your way. We also shot
everything. I can do that.
5 years to life. Now it has been a little more than 3
right about now, and here's a look at some of your drive time. I-10, 13 minutes to get from 83rd Avenue to the Stack.
Okay, it's been a wild morning for weather, and Bruce Hafner is live up in our Penguin Air News.
Believed there was enough evidence to prove that Hunter beat, starved, and killed Jesse. In late April, jurors convicted the Glendale mother for the murder of her missing daughter. A cousin who helped raise Jesse says the verdict won't bring her back, but it's justice.
Justice for Jesse. We don't get Jesse back, but we do got some type of justice for her because she didn't deserve to die like this.
Now, the sentencing gets underway at 1:30 this afternoon. Of course, we'll be there and bring you updates throughout the day right here on 3 TV. Reporting live outside Superior Court this morning, I'm Kylie Cruz for 3 TV.
Well, this is pretty interesting.
Northern, Avenue.
And we'll send it back down to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Bruce, for that.
The north, as you said, from the south.
30 Eastern, only on NBC. $50 a month for